What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I got a little something different for you. I was thinking we could discuss the top 5 date night fragrances that I currently own in my collection. But before we get started, if you could do me a quick favor and go ahead and push that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. I'm trying to get this going as much as we can, and I do appreciate all the support from everyone that likes, comments, subscribes, or just watches the video. Just want to say thank you. So, really and truly, a lot of these fragrances, they're really only good for just that, going out on dates, because you don't, unless you're on the prowl, if you're a happily married man like myself, you're not wearing stuff like this just to go to work. These are more seductive, very sexy scents, stuff like that. They're very attractive to women. There's one in particular on here that my wife absolutely loves and gets kind of upset if I don't wear it on date night sometimes. So let's go ahead and get started in this list. A couple of these may surprise you, and a couple of them won't. They're staples for date nights. It's very popular fragrances. So let's get started. So I do have one honorable mention. This is going to be one of those ones that probably surprises a lot of people in the fragrance community. But I'm going to go with Bentley for Men. Not the Intense, the original Bentley for Men. So get a little whiff. God, this is such a good fragrance. Spicy, cinnamon, boozy, rum. I do actually have Bentley for Men Intense as well, so y'all don't freak out. I feel like this one's a lot more bold, a lot more daring. This is one that, I mean, this is pretty much wear it to the Christmas party. You know me, I'm a heavy sprayer. These two right here, do not spray heavy. One spray behind the neck, and I'm good for 16 hours, easy, filling a room. One spray on the chest, one spray on the neck, and this is 12 hours, 14 hours. Not filling a room, but definitely projecting 6 to 10 feet. This is a very seductive scent in my opinion. Fantastic performance, very spicy, very boozy, woody, a little smoky. Like I said before, this is one that I didn't put it on the list just because I like the smell. I put it on the list, well, basically as an honorable mention, because on our Biloxi trip, I did wear this twice when we were out in the casino, and my wife really did enjoy this scent. So I find like this warrants it. You just cannot go heavy on the trigger with this. One spray if you're going to be in a close encounter, maybe at a restaurant, something like that. But if you're going to be out in the open, you know, going to a casino, going out to a nightclub, things like that, you can do 2 sprays, get away with it. Other people are going to smell you, but your wife will absolutely enjoy this one. This isn't for you younger folks, teenagers, early 20s. This is definitely more mature. Girls probably aren't going to like this that much, but women definitely going to like this. Bentley for Men. Put that right up here. So, let's start the list off. Top 5. So, this is one that not everybody's going to be a big fan of. It is relatively popular in the fragrance community. My wife does enjoy this smell, the hazelnut and the coffee, the dark chocolate. That's all things that she loves. Valentino Warm. Got the little slide-off cap right there. Wow, that's just a very seductive scent. Very delicious fragrance, very gourmand, because it's got all these different delectable food notes in it. Definitely not the most masculine. You know, I could see certain women wanting to wear this on their skin, and depending on their chemistry, this might smell very good on a woman. This is one that's fantastic for date night. You're going to get impeccable performance, more than you need going out to dinner and maybe having drinks after. But Valentino Warm, this is just a fantastic gourmand scent. I don't have Warm Intense from what I've seen and read and seen on other reviews. That's supposed to be fantastic for the office, fantastic for date nights as well. Very versatile, iris-based scent. But I really haven't had a chance to smell it because I'm still kind of in love with this one at the moment, Valentino Warm. It's a little too warm to wear it right now, and probably when the fall rolls around, I'll be diving into this one a bit more. But number 5, Valentino Warm. Next on the list, I've actually spoken about this one as a not so citrusy summer fragrance in the past on that list. This one is going to be in the same realm as La Nuit de l'Homme because it's got a strong cardamom note. This is Mr. Burberry Oud Parfum. Another fantastic, sexy, seductive, elegant fragrance. This one's just great for date night. God, it's such a beautiful smell. The mint mixed with the cardamom in this really makes it very sexy, in my opinion. My wife loves the smell of this one as well. She has the female counterpart, My Burberry Oud Parfum. She has a similar size bottle. I love when she wears that one on dates. We're supposed to go out to dinner tonight, so I'm hoping that's what she's going to wear. I might drop a few hints. Who knows? I might wear this one as well. If I can get away with it, you'll understand as we get further into the list what I'm talking about. But number 4, my Mr. Burberry Oud Parfum. Next on the list, date night staple, Dolce & Gabbana, the one, Eau de Toilette. I don't have the Eau de Parfum. I know everybody, the big knock on this one's performance, but on my skin, I do get 5 hours out of this. I get a decent little projection for about an hour within an arm's length, and then it sits pretty close to the skin, but that's what you want with a date night fragrance, really and truly. In a close encounter where there's going to be some cuddling, maybe some dancing, sitting right next to each other at the bar or right next to each other at the dinner table, this is a very seductive, very sexy, very popular date night fragrance. It had to be on this list. This is fantastic. When my stepson went on his first couple of dates with his newest girlfriend, I suggested he wear this. He got a few sprays out of this bottle. Didn't really check with him for the feedback, but this is just a staple for date night. Not something you're going to wear to work. It's really only good for the one thing. This is a cuddling fragrance. You don't need to get 8 hours with a fragrance like this. 5 hours is plenty. Not too many dates are going to go more than 5 or 6 hours. So for that, this had to make the list at number 3, Dolce & Gabbana, the one. Next on the list, CH Men Privé, Carolina Herrera. Sweet, boozy, sexy, seductive. Has that rum note in it. I mean, this is another one. This actually gets pretty darn good performance on my skin. I get about 7 or 8 hours, maybe 9 hours. It's been a little while since I've worn it, but this is another one. This is just a compliment getter. This is an on the prowl scent right here. If you guys, if you're single, you're out looking good, you're looking sharp, you got your sports jacket on, your hair's done up right with one of those new whatever haircuts these dudes have nowadays. I need not worry about stuff like that. But you feel like you're looking sharp, you can't figure out what to wear that night for a fragrance that's really going to garner you some attention. CH Men Privé is going to do that for you. It's not the loudest fragrance. It will give you within an arm's length. As you walk by, people are going to go, who's wearing that? Very seductive, very sexy, fantastic for a single man. It's going to warrant you some serious attention. My wife does enjoy this scent, but it's not her absolute favorite. Her absolute favorite is the next one on the list. So number 2, CH Men Privé. Now, this one is absolutely going to shock anyone and everyone that knows anything about fragrances, date night fragrances. Some of you have never heard of it. I had to put it at number 1 because this is my wife's personal favorite. I don't get it. It's not my favorite. I would pick every single one of these over this one as the number 1 date night fragrance in a list. But this is my wife's favorite. Bear with me. It's different. I do give her that. It's a little daring. It's very different. The performance is phenomenal. You need a Brillo pad to scrub this thing off your skin. I mean, if I spray it on at 12 noon the next day, it's still on me. It's on my clothes until they get washed. It puts out. It's not a bad smell. It's a different smell. So, number 1 date night fragrance in my collection, according to my wife, Mercedes-Benz Club. I know. I get it. It's something about the rhubarb in this that she absolutely goes nuts for. I bought this on a blind buy. All the reviews I saw online were kind of mixed. Some people, it's a love it or hate it. It's very polarizing. I saw it for a good price. This is a 50 ml bottle. Gorgeous, gorgeous bottle. Gorgeous presentation. Comes in this little velvet bag, Mercedes-Benz Club on the bottom. I gotta give, it's not just because I work there. The people that handle the Mercedes-Benz fragrances, they do a great job on presentation. These bottles are something special. Fantastic sprayer. Let me back up a little bit. It goes nice and wide. Yeah, it's got its qualities as a sexy fragrance. This is actually more of a freshie with some just ridiculous staying power. But my wife absolutely loves this one. I was skeptical to get it because of all the reviews online. I haven't had it that long. I've had it for 5-6 months, something like that. And the first time I wore this, and I quote, my wife said, "Ooh, that is very sexy. That's what you got to wear when we go on dates from now on." Mercedes-Benz Club. Don't knock it until you try it. It's definitely one that gets me all the right attention from my wife. When I wear this, she can't keep her hands off me. She got to constantly smell it. I would say if you can find it out in the wild at Marshall's, I got this 50 ml for $20. You can find the 100 ml for $30. I've seen it at Marshall's. They do pop up. They're not just at every Marshall's with a bunch of bottles. If you see it, you're willing to go out on a blind buy, go out on a limb and just give it a try. You're not going to spend a lot of money just in case you don't like it. You could always gift it to somebody. Somebody's going to like this. I would say give it a buy, give it a try. You might end up loving it, or your significant other may end up absolutely loving it like mine does. So at the number one spot, top 5 date night fragrances, Mercedes-Benz Club. Quite an interesting list. I know it took a bit of a turn. My honorable mentions, probably nobody expected. My number one, I absolutely know nobody expected. But at the end of the day, you got to wear what you like. If you're happily married in a committed relationship, you got to wear what she likes. You know, that's who you're wearing it for. You're not wearing it all the time to just smell you. You want something like this, you want attention. You want someone to be attracted and pulled in. That's what these are going to get you. So thank you guys for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. And this is yet another list that I'm willing to bet if you spray some of these now, you will thank me later. Have a good one, guys.